So we all agree that Parliament has limitations.
This law doesn't say that. Don't insert words which are not written there. Law doesn't say Parliament is omnipotent. Just restrict yourself to the act which you have challenged. Because we are not, don't do this.
Okay,
so
I'll say, let's bury the past.
Don't bury it, it's past. You can't bury the past.
So, all right, for the time being,
argue as if you are arguing for the first time.
For the first time.
Thank you. Qazi Sahab, we don't want to cut you short, but if you can be more precise, just appreciate that some of us have heard this matter and some of us are going to hear it for the first time. There was a question, because since the bench no longer, one member of the bench has retired, to reconstitute it. The question had also arisen whether I should be part of the bench. Then the related question would arise, should the other two members be part of the bench, because one way or the other our interests our interests are affected. Then the related question arose whether all those who, inshallah, become Chief Justice, should they be part of the bench? Should their two senior judges be part of the bench? So I think the best way to resolve it was to constitute a full court, if you agree. And there are also requests in, I think, 3 CMAs for full court. So that is the reason why the full court has, all the judges have convened. Since there are CMA number 4207 has been filed by Pakistan Bar Council. Who represents Pakistan Bar Council? So they had sought full court, and there are 2 more CMAs, CMA 3166 and 3199. They had also sought full court. So these applications have become, in a way, allowed. Okay? So now we proceed to hear your contentions. The rest of you can take a seat. Qazi Sahab will first address, and then the others can address. You please proceed as you want to. Let's read the Act together. Whatever you want to comment about the Act, and please also address the query that has been addressed to you in your own manner as you wish. So let's start with the Act at least.
And then we make my submission.
If I may make your job easier, undoubtedly it's sometimes very difficult and disconcerting if questions.
I know it's very difficult to sit there and answer questions.
If you are receiving a lot of questions from different sides, you don't even know who is asking the questions. If one of your associates jots the questions down, please don't respond to it. We let you argue it as you want to. Let me just finish. You read the Act. You just point out, either you say this entire Act is ultra vires a constitution. That's one contention. If there are certain particular portions of the Act which you think are ultra vires a constitution, please, as you're arguing, point that, formulate the contention and move ahead. You don't need to respond to every query immediately. It will make your life very difficult because you won't even know where the question is coming from. One of your associates can take, and when you're done with your arguments, you can absorb the questions and respond. We will give you time to respond to the queries. Okay? So please continue with the Act. Qazi Sahab, if I may request my learned brother, I know it's very disconcerting, so many judges asking questions. So we will let you argue in your own way, and we will ask you questions. You don't respond, you just note it. And because then I know your chain of thought will...
Point is noted.
Chain of thought we don't want to break.
Constitution and law. Point is noted. Constitution and law. Point is noted of my lord.
No, please let's not go into what they may or may not do.
Why I'm saying is this, that if I give them unbridled power, then anything that happens...
It pertains to your attack on a particular piece of legislation.
But I say this thing.
No. What Parliament decides to do future, you can bring another petition, we can look at it then. Restrict yourself to your case. Please proceed.